Hi gang, just a little quick update on the FT101 series. And what we were listening to was a little bit of 20 meter activity. It's about a little after 8 o'clock here on a Tuesday night. I didn't get a chance to shoot any uploadable video, but we got lots of video on this already, getting this radio to this state that it's in now. And as you can see, it's receiving greatly. I'm going to be trying to put that video together probably this week, and hopefully maybe upload some of the repairable will go through the receiver this coming weekend. It's fairly interesting on some of the issues and problems I was finding, but I did just want to go ahead and give an update and let you see how the radio was looking. You see we got all the knobs on it now. No white chicken head knob on the band selector, but the 101 is coming along pretty good. It's almost hard to believe that a $10 radio was turning out as good as this one is. Now I am going to change the front bezel, but as far as the faceplate, I'm going to disassemble it and give it a good wax job. Not that there's nothing wrong with it, but I want to help protect it, you know, and I want to get behind these switches and clean up behind that and get any dust or anything that's in it out. But she is really surprising me. I'm having a ball working on this and shooting all the video. It's taken quite a while to get all this video together and to go through this radio. So I want to ask how y'all want to see it. Do y'all want to see multiple short sections on going through the receiver, or do you want several big long videos? I'm gonna leave that up to y'all, and you tell me what you think that you would like to see. I know a lot of people don't mind long lengthy videos when we start getting into a lot of technical stuff and how each board works. And the reason why I need to do this is because each board shares multiple functions. One board will have a part on it for the receiver, and also a section in that board for the transmitter. Now I will say, for the newer guys that's not really highly technical minded, short videos may be best for them. To, give them just a little bit of time to be able to digest and get more of an understanding, because that's what my channel is all about, is giving simple information to help people along to learn how to work on their own radios. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that. I probably got, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours of video already on just going through this receiver, and a lot of it, is testing and this and that. So it's going to be a lot of editing, but I just want to keep in mind that not everybody is highly technical minded. Over this past weekend, I did get the time to go ahead and finish up the extender cords. I got all them made, and they'll work quite well. I've already tested and finding out that they all can come in very handy. So this will help to get the board up so we can get a look at it and do some testing on these radios. So we got 4 more sitting over there on the bench to go through also. Alright, our EE does have a DC converter on the back, but the EE did not come with an RF speech processor. We got a cabling for it, so I'm going to get online and see if I can find one, and we're going to add an RF processor to this radio also before the end of it. But we still got so much to go through. Go through the receiver, go through the transmitter, and I said before, once you get the receiver done, you're 75% finished. The other 25% is left in the transmitter stage. So you know, just about every board here has part of the transmit in it. So, you know, once those are completed, you're just about home free. Now, one part I haven't even looked at in this radio, because everything seems to be working, is this crystal board. And for some reason, if you look, someone has a ceramic capacitor tied to ground and going under the board. I haven't even pulled this off yet to, you know, to find out what's going on. I don't know if one of the crystals has gone off frequency and somebody's trying to load it down a little bit with a capacitor. So I'm going to have to pull this out and take a look at it and, you know, try to find out why they did that. You know, if all else fails, I do have another complete crystal board. So I have got some crystals here that we can swap out with and get everything back like it's supposed to be. Also, I want to remind you guys that, you know, as you're playing along at home and you're pulling boards out, go ahead and take pictures of everything. You know, I don't care how good you are, you can make mistakes. Even I've made mistakes, which is, you know, nothing unusual, but I made a mistake on this radio the other day, and I was doing some testing and I pulled the high frequency board out. Now, like any of the boards, if you look on the board, you'll see that, you know, the boards are double-sided and it's not keyed. Now, the high frequency unit, PB1180, does have 3 tabs on it that mounts it in. A lot of the other boards have no mounting tabs on it. So this gives you a little giveaway. Well, even though with the giveaway, I accidentally put this board in the wrong way, and what happened, I turned the radio on and I had no audio, no signal, no nothing. And when I looked down, I saw the tag facing me, and by this time I knew it was too late, and all of a sudden, pop. The radio, you know, just made a little pop sound, and I cut it off and said, I know what I did. Pin 7 is your 13.5 volts. When you turn the board in and it plugs right in, pin 7 on this, from this side, will be ground. And when you stick it in, it shorted the 13.5 volts directly to ground. I wish I had that on video at the moment, but I had turned the camera off and was checking on a few things, and that would have made for a pretty interesting blooper. But what it did was took D7 and D8 out on the rectifier board. Not your regulator board now, but the rectifier board is down under the bottom here. And they're just 2 little small diodes. And it's directly AC fed, rectified by 2 diodes. And then there's a capacitor to filter it. And it completely blowed one of them in half and shorted the other. So, you know, be careful, because again, these are not keyed. They will fit in either way. So look at how, you know, they came out. Snap a picture of it if you ain't sure. This way when you go to put it back in, you can put it back in the right way. Now in this radio I have the AM filter on this board, and the switch is nothing, has been wired in it. I will be taking this one out, and I will need to get 2 more CW filters. I want to put a different board with a CW filter in this one, and it'll probably be this board here that I'll go ahead and install a CW filter in and put in this board. I've actually got 2 AM filters, and I'm probably only going to keep one of them, and I think I have a someone that I'm going to be sending the other AM filter to. They just don't know it yet, so don't tell nobody. So you know, I'm not going to use 2 AM filters. In fact, I'm still looking 2 more Yaesus. I need a plane, and I would like to have a 101B. Now the plane, is just a 101, has no designator behind it, and then the B is pretty much typical as the B. So I'm gonna be looking for those because I want to find those 2 radios and add to my collection, and hopefully I can get them non-working and repair them myself. We'll be going through and we'll be testing these filters also. We better see where they're falling at. But now, since we have the B&K spectrum analyzer with tracking generator, we can test filters now and see how they look. So we'll be needing to test all these filters and make sure they're still, holding up to what they need to be. Okay, so that's where we are on the 101 series. But we'll be getting back in this soon and doing a whole lot more thorough investigation. So stick with me. I know there's a lot of you getting lots of emails on the 101s, and I'll try to cover as much as I can on these. It's just going to take a while, and I'll tell y'all, and I'm getting a lot of emails and calls about people want me to repair the radios. Yes, I can repair your radio, but I can't do it overnight. I might not even do it in a month. Sometimes I may run 3 months backlog out here or longer. I work a full-time job. I very seldom come out here at night during the extreme hot months and the extreme cold months, because it's not feasible to run heat and air for an hour or two. When I come out to the shop, I'm expecting to spend 5 hours or less. That way, I can coop up money to help pay the utilities. So so mostly Fridays when I'm off, Saturdays, and a little bit on Sunday, I'm out in the shop working, and total work time probably runs about 8 to 10 hours a week, and there's just not a lot you can do in 8 to 10 hours. So again, if you're going to call, email me or contact me about working on your radio, I cannot do it overnight. There just ain't no way. I can for you, but it's not going to happen real quick. So anyway, with that, that's a look at where we are, and we'll be getting some more videos up soon, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Coax or SWR is going to look good when it isn't, but I would get away so you're not in the near field of the antenna. I hook up, doesn't, if you've got a 50-foot hank of RG8X or something, I'd connect that and see what it is. You may be too close to it. If you're in the near field of the antenna, maybe you'll have lots of fun with it. It is a whole different category when you get an antenna up in the air that you can rotate and peek up the station on the other side of the planet. KC9OJZ W6LG.